Guys, I think I got a pretty exciting game here. I actually recorded this game, or I thought I did. It turns out that I did not press the record button, and it was a really good game, and I think I did a good job of what I was trying to do, which was to show off either the ranged cav, the new buffed ranged cav of the Ottomans, or to show off the new Humbaraci, which is the Ottoman version of the Grenadier, and it is very strong. So that's what I'm casting this game. I'm obviously playing the Ottomans over here. My teammate is Japan. My other teammate is the Portuguese. Pretty well-rounded. We got our musk civ. We got our anti-infantry civ, and we got our goon skirm civ if necessary. So the start I went for was market, house, and trade post over here. Pretty standard start, I think. I don't play much Ottomans, but if I'm going for like a good eco and a sort of fast age up, that's what I go for. Just gonna try to get hunting dogs and stuff, normal things. Let me actually go to me. I'm 6, so I'll be last there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, a little bit over chopped wood, but that's all fine. Getting that coin for hunting dogs. Our opponents over here, we have green as USA. We have Russia, or yellow as Russia, and we got the French in blue. Not as well spread, I think, civs as ours. USA is very musketeer focused, but they do got some good cannon. Russia can be pretty cav focused if you play them right, and Strelets are pretty strong in mass. French can go natives, cav, whatever. So honestly, not bad. If they go like Strelets, French goes cav, and USA goes the musketeer cannon. They can honestly do fairly well. No spoilers. We'll see. You'll see what they do, what they go for. Pretty standard start, I think, from everyone. The Portuguese consulate start here from Japan player. He just wants to age up cheap and then do a little shrine boom. I could actually go through everyone's deck. So let's start with number 1 here in buff Germany. Wow! No two vills, just straight up heavenly kami. Is that how you say that, kami? But he's going for very cheap shrine boom. Pretty standard age 2, nice Ashigar. A lot of upgrade shipments age 3. Nice team shipment here as a Sohi. Overall not bad. Looks like he has Yumi late game, Ashigar late game Naginata if he wants. He's got the mortars. Pretty much whatever he needs here. Silver Dog in red. Oh. Pretty standard. Economic theory. Okay, yeah, 700 each. Don't enjoy 700 food, but that's fine. Very nice team walls, nice team gunpowder hit points. Organ guns is good, dragoons are good, range on dragoons are good. Pretty good overall. I don't like this. The crossbowmen are really not worth it. I would never suggest anyone go this as Portuguese. Maybe some people have a build for it, but in my testing, it just is not worth it. Because it doesn't give you anything. It allows you to build like these cheap or these faster building more hit points crossbowmen, but it doesn't send you anything. So overall, not my favorite. The age 4 Tower and Sword, the Order Knights, Black Riders, that's not too bad. But overall, not a favorite shipment of mine. French in yellow, pretty standard deck, okay. Team Furrier, that's actually an interesting card to go for team. I actually have not seen that, but I like it. I like the age 2, the coin. Wood, I think I would rather see 600 wood than 600 coin. Overall, not bad. 13 Streltsy. Very nice card. No Cossacks age 2, which is disappointing. I don't think I would go this first. Medicine, I like it as Russia. Yeah, it actually scales extremely well. But I wouldn't go that first. I'd definitely be going others. 1,000 coins good. I don't know about 13 Musketeers there. I feel like there's other cards I'd rather have, but I'm not sure of them. Like, even just a fort. I'd rather have a fort than 13 Musketeers. And probably the Age 4 fort card here instead of 16 Musketeers. But overall, not bad. I like the 2 heavy cannons. Actually, I'd rather have this and 2 more heavy cannons. But overall, not bad. Okay, weirdo. Native. Okay, yeah, he's definitely going natives. We got right here the Caribs. So that's nice. And over here we got Tupi. Okay, all very good. He's got the Team Native card. He's got the Royal Embassy thing here. All the native upgrades. He does. I do like the Edict of Nantes. I don't know how you say that, but I definitely like that card. Very nice. Pretty nice. Yeah, Team Native land. Yeah, very nice one of that. Let's go. Okay. Pretty well rounded. I like this. I'm not a big fan of Pulaski's Legion. It's okay. I do like the 1st Michigan Volunteers thing. It pairs really well with the Cree here. Overall, not bad. Hamiltonian economics isn't my favorite. I just, like, it might be worth it, but generally I'd rather, like, the timing on it just isn't great. Yeah, it's just not my favorite. I don't know about 11 State Militia here either. State Militia seem like they fall off Age 3, in my view. And then there's me. And this is my deck. I realize there are things to improve this, I'm sure, but overall I think it's a fairly nice team deck for what I was going for. I don't think I need both of these, honestly. That's not in the plan, is to go these, but I want this for if it goes late game enough. I want these Infinite Spahi to be stronger, so definitely some things I could change here, but I'm not too disappointed in what I went. So I pretty sort of fast FF, 7 minutes, more like the semi FF I'd say. But we got the Humbaraci starting to pump out here. We're shipping 2 Falcons. I saw that they had a pretty good mass, so we definitely want to get that going. Nice Ashugaru going here from our teammate. Ports are doing ports things booming. I see no military from him yet, but he is Age 3. Yellow's pretty well booming. Blue's up in score. Green is quite up in score. Well, not actually of us. We're actually me and... Yeah, we're ahead here. Ports is ahead of green. I'm ahead of blue. Oh, wow, I'm way ahead now. I guess those 2 Falconettes just came in. Overall, Japan's got nice support with the Ashigaru. I got the Humbaraci coming in. Nice like 8 of those with the Falcons. Pretty strong. Humbaraci are so good. The 20% siege resist allows them to do quite well against cannons. Very strong versus like Falcons and things. Little bit more, 25 more HP than a Grin, and they got that 30% range resist, and they're a good bit faster. Pair that with the 2 extra range and the multiplier against cannon, and man, these are way better than Grins. I'd choose these over Grins any day. Okay, well, Grins are better against infantry, except, well, these guys are faster than most infantry. Well, so what did I go here? I'd say these guys are better against pretty much anything, including infantry. In a straight fight, Grins will do better against infantry than these guys, but due to these guys' speed, they're going to be better overall. Like, overall versus infantry. Even just versus infantry, they're going to be overall better due to speed. Overall, they're better just in general due to the multiplier against artillery. But really, they can't fight this here. The Humbaraci can fight the Musketeers very effectively. And those are Ruskets, and we got the 2 Falcons to back it up, so we're good here. We're good on protection on the Falcons. Really nothing they can do to flank that, because we do have, obviously, the Ashigaru here, as well as the veteran Dragoons. Green's pulling pretty far ahead on score. I'm assuming, let me just check this. Okay, he hasn't sent this yet, but he is Age 3. I do like this card. Pretty nice one. The 7 sharpshooters for each, or this extra sharpshooter for each shipment is nice. And the 2 coal prospector wagons is also quite nice. He is okay, so he's trying to fast fortress. Probably wants to get out Minutemen and Kovat's Legion here. I don't... Oh, there's a Marine card. Okay. So I guess he's just going to try... Oh, he clicked up to age 4 already. Going up with California. That's a nice boomy one. Yeah, it looks like he's just trying to really boom here. Which, I'm not sure I would boom. If I saw this army getting built up, I would definitely not be booming. I mean, 18 Humbaraci here. And 2 Falks just kind of pushing where they want. That's tough to deal with. Had to stop the production for a bit, but I wonder, I didn't know whether or not this was worth sending at this point, but I think it is. That 2 extra range and this ability to hit and run so much better is quite nice. I don't think yeah, it was just, this is all we see right now. We don't see their towns. A lot of trade posts here from blue, but we got down his native post. That really hurts. That's one problem with going natives, is if you lose those, man, you're really far behind. Right now his score's, I think, just good just because of the trade posts here on the side, which we really should probably have gone for, but we're going up here instead. Humbaraci are pretty cheap too. I mean, these are fairly cheap units for Grens. I think Grens are 120 food and 80 coin. If I remember correctly, I think the same as Hussar. But these guys are actually cheaper, which I don't understand. And man, age 4, they're super cheap once you get this 20% in. I did send 1,000 wood so I could drop a TC here and just get some more infrastructure with the upgrades there and different things. Right now, they really can't push us with the Ashigaru. He still is age 2, but with the Ashigaru here, they do plenty well. The good goons protecting the Falks. We just got really well protected here. Nice fast industrial by Green here. He really... Yeah, I would definitely would, if he's gonna go fast industrial, I definitely would drop this and add 2 heavy cannons. Because, I mean, yeah, these 10 of these is nice, and yeah, you can call it a big group then, but I guess they're already Marines, so that can be pretty nice if he's... Okay, if you're gonna do this whole Marine thing, you really need Green Mountain Boys. I think that's definitely a must. The ability to call out like 30 of those guys along with this is, if you're gonna spend these cards, you really need to have that one in the deck. I definitely would have, probably would have aged up with Green Mountain Boys rather than this. But I think that's just a loss for them. Still a strong unit though. It's an infantry with not really any tags that makes any of our guys good against them, other than the just straight infantry tag. I mean, what I mean is like Skirm don't have multipliers against them or anything. That's the main reason they're strong. But I mean, they really can't stop us here. If he could get these in on the cannons, they might be able to do something. But with the Humbaraci here, he can't do nothing. He's our age 3 Humbaraci now. I do like the Gatling guns. That's smart. Definitely wish he would have had a shipment here. That's really disappointing. But happens how it happens. Oh, there we go. Spahi. I saw the Marines there. Definitely want those Spahi in. See what the Gatling guns do here. Gatling guns actually do surprisingly well against Humbaraci. That 20% siege resist is good, but it fools you a bit. Like, these guys will start to die, although they'll last a good bit longer than other infantry. So the Gatling guns actually can do fairly well against them if they can protect them. But you can't really protect the Gatling guns against the Humbaraci, because the Humbaraci can just come in and snipe them. And here, watch. Once I see the Gatling guns, I didn't know whether or not to leave the Gatling guns alone and try to shoot them with my Falks. Actually, I clicked with my Falks. That's why I meant to click them on the cannon, but as you can see, they're trying to walk around here. But, I mean, just watch once the Humbaraci get here on the Gatling guns. Just one shot 2 of them, and the others just melt instantly. I mean, yeah, I lost, like, what, 8 for 5 Gatling guns? Absolutely worth it. And I cleared out a bunch of other units here. The 2 Falks still doing work. I kinda wish reports had sent the Gatling guns by now, but you know, it's whatever. Yeah, good push here. I mean, just tearing down their TCs is so good here. Anything to put them back a little bit. What does the... I want to see here. Does he have the church card? I definitely... Here's what I would have done. I would have placed this with the church card, because that church card can be really strong, especially if you hit age 4. So I think that's what I would have kept there. But see, if he was age 4 and he had that church card in instead of the... If he had the church card in right now instead of this card here, he could have... If he would have... He could have macroed better and had 2,000 coin, called out 20 Hussars. That would have been so strong right now, just pull out 20 Hussars, even just to raid us. And he also could have called out... And if he had this... 2 more heavy cannons instead of this, he could have also micro other things. And I really think if you're gonna be trying to go industrial like this, you can't be having this or both of these. You really need church card in here and the other 2 heavy cannons. Overall, not bad. He does have a good many ruskets, or some ruskets left. He actually lost several, it seems. So I'm not sure that the 20 this card's very helpful anymore now that he's lost so many. He really needs to try to remass rather than upgrade, I think. We really could just push here. We don't need a backup. But red was bossy. Red was so bossy. Just so y'all know, this was a 3v3 no noob game, so yeah, the guy who hosted the game was quite bossy. Yeah, we spotted that, so we're like, let's go get that. I was going to try to drop a TC there, but I mean, we can siege down whatever we want here. 16 Humbaraci still, the 2 Falcons, and we can just pump out whenever we need. I mean, these guys also train faster than Grins, so it's amazing what a mass you can get from just one of these. Like, this is literally my only military production building the entire game. My score is falling behind, but, I mean, behind my teammates who got to boom, so it's not a big loss there. And I'm starting to get a little boom going here with this TC. I got the upgrades here, and I think I send this guy across to get another TC. So I think fairly good overall. How's my mass looking now? 15 only? Okay, I lost 1 there. Nice batch of 5 coming. Can get another batch whenever we need. I definitely would not be pushing out here. Would not push out here. You don't have enough. You don't have enough mass. I mean, look at this. This is only 38 more HP than the normal one. Than the normal musketeer has. This actually says 150 plus 38, but it's 120. I think ruskets only have, yeah. It's showing the normal rusket, but this is showing the normal musket stats on the description here and on the HP here, but these actually start 120 HP. That's why it's so low. The total made 180 HP is really sad. I mean, look at this, 270 HP and 30% range resist. There's no way. I mean, with the Spahi here, we can flank. With Humbaraci, we can tank and break stuff. We just weren't sure what they had here. I mean, if you look at the thing, we just saw, like, the edges. We weren't sure their total army. We probably should have guessed that their army was a lot smaller just due to their low score and pushed. We totally could have. But, no. Hindsight is 2020. Now we're trying to reboom a little bit over here. But I think they're probably just too far behind right now. I was going to try to do like this and try to get out some stuff, but at this point I'm pretty committed to the Humbaraci, and I'm going to go age 4. Probably should just save that for some cards here. Grab another TC. I like that. by me. I don't like sending the Ashigaru out there. Nice anti-cannon flaming arrows. We don't really need anti-cannon because we have the Humbaraci. When I think about it, Humbaraci are basically just like flaming arrows turned into an infantry, but they're also not low HP. They're flaming arrows turned into infantry with very high HP and fast. And good hand attack. I mean, there's a lot of great things about this unit, which is why it's broken. Once we hit age 3, I'll get 3 Spahi here. I'll have these all age 4, so 8 age 4 Spahi, 2 Falks, the all the Humbaraci. I mean, we'll be fine. I mean, they were aged up ahead of us, but I mean, they can't hold back against this. Japan's scaled so well. He hit age 3 and he just went like straight age 4. Got the cannon there, nice takedown. The goons, the Legion Dragoons, gonna just snipe these heavy cannons. I mean, heavy cannons can take a lot of damage, but you really need protection right there. You need to protect those heavy cannons. You can't just let them drop. Saw this army back here. I was like, oh, I figured they could fight down here and be fine. So I went and just attacked these. I mean, these are literally, none of these are anti-cav. Like, Marines are good, but their hand attack is garbage. So things like Spahis just absolutely wreck them. This green player seems like he's like kind of good, but he doesn't quite understand what he needs to do as USA. I mean, like I said, he didn't have Green Mountain Boys or anything, which is what he needed. I mean, his army just gets cleaned up here. The Humbaraci just absolutely demolish, and with the Spahi there to clean up. They can't do anything here. The Flaming Arrows will do all the siege, and they'll just fight so well here. He's trying to do something with the Musk here, but yeah, they're just too far behind. And green's out now, so that's it. I mean, is it like, or I think it was over when we pushed in here and destroyed his TC. I think that's when the game really switched and we had won. But I mean, it's just from then on, it's just a fairly easy game, and that's it. Overall, I think I did really well. I did not get the highest score. Not even one of their guys was ahead of me. But units killed 98. Let's go. 20 more than the next person. And buildings raised. We got the highest with 13. We lost the second least. That's crazy to me. Eco did not have the greatest eco. That's the whole thing. That's why my score was low as it was. But militarily, we did really great. Hope you all enjoyed that. I think I got this video made on Humbaraci. I think I'll have to make one with the new Cav archers for Ottomans, but that'll be a different video. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.